Penydarren was built using the best engineering principles of the day. Unlike later locomotives, it transferred the back and forward movement of the piston to the wheels using a series of cogs, with the piston mounted centrally above the boiler. It was to be another quarter of a century until Stephenson's rocket was built. With its inclined cylinders directly driving the wheels, multi-tube boiler and blast pipe, it had basic design principles that remained unchanged in locomotive designs for the next 150 years. The National Railway Museum's replica was built in 1979. The regulator is in the middle of the backhead. Stephenson also directed the used steam through the blast pipe and up the chimney, increasing the draw of air on the fire. The next National Railway Museum locomotive to be restored, using funds raised by Steam Railway magazine readers, is BR Pacific Oliver Cromwell. The Appeal, the fourth of its kind in the magazine, raised a remarkable £90,000 in just a few weeks. The locomotive, which hauled the 15 guinea special to mark BR's steam farewell in 1968, was moved to Railfest from Bressingham, Norfolk, where it's been since withdrawal. After the event, it went to the Great Central Railway at Loughborough, where the overhaul is being carried out, ready for a return to the main line. The main event on the opening day was the arrival at Railfest of Flying Scotsman, which had been bought by the National Railway Museum for £2.2 million the previous month. And the crowds were out in force to see its triumphal arrival at the heart of the exhibition site. Without doubt, it remains the world's most famous locomotive, and its future is at long last finally assured. Sadly, a split boiler tube discovered at Doncaster Works just 2 days before Railfest opened meant that plans for it to haul a VIP special from its birthplace town to York had to be abandoned. Instead, it was propelled through the Banner by a diesel locomotive. However, many hundreds visited its footplate during Railfest. Mainline steam ended on BR in August 1968. And it was 3 years until it returned in October 1971. The comeback train leaves Hereford behind King George V. The former BR shed at Carnforth soon became established as a mainline steam base. 2 years after the return to Steam Special, Mayflower, Green Arrow and Flying Scotsman complete an LNER apple green scene as they're prepared for special trains. The depot went on to become the north of England's major mainline steam base throughout the 1980s. It's June the 21st, 1975, and 1306 and 4771 doubleheader special from Carnforth. The route along the scenic Cumbrian coast to Ravenglass, including this section near Drigg, close to Sellafield, became very popular for steam excursions, as it was lightly used by regular traffic. Leaving Appleby, Black 5s 4767 and 5407 which have worked regularly on the main line for many years. A quarter of a century later, and mainline steam is stronger than ever, with many more routes available. It's January the 3rd, 2004, and BR Standard 4 76079 and Bullied Pacific Tangmere brew up at Preston. Arriving at Carnforth, this pairing is authentic for the Pines Express, even if the locomotives are 300 miles off route. On this occasion, the train went to Morecambe and Heysham. During summer 2004, Pastime Rail ran a series of Torbay Expresses from Bristol to Kingswear. The motive power included A4 Union of South Africa, which passes Cockwood Cove.